Hello friends, I'm Sadish. Happy Republic Day wishes to all. Republic Day is a proud day for any Indian citizen, and this year we are celebrating India's 71st Republic Day. Indian independence is not an overnight achievement. It took a lot of efforts and sacrifices from the prominent leaders of the past. The collective efforts of all those leaders brought us freedom from Britishers. After getting the freedom from the British rule on 15th August 1947, India was headed by King George VI. Indian citizens were denied of electing their own leaders, so it was important for India to create a constitution of its own. But it took a while to write and implement the Indian constitution. Finally, the constitution came into action on 26 January 1950. Since then, we are celebrating 26 January as a Republic Day. Dr. Ambedkar is considered as the father of Indian Constitution. On Republic Day, India formally adopted the Constitution and became the independent republic. Republic Day parade is held in national capital, New Delhi, and the parade is organized by the Ministry of Defence, commencing from the gates of the Rashtrapati Bhavan. During 1950 to 1954, Republic Day celebrations were organized at different venues such as National Stadium, Kingsway Camp and Ramalila Ground. Finally, in 1955, Rajpath was chosen as the permanent venue. Changing a decades-old tradition, the 71st Republic Day ceremony will begin from National War Memorial and will not begin from India Gate, where the Prime Minister Narendra Modi commemorates soldiers who died in combat for India. The Prime Minister will lay a wreath at the National War Memorial, which was opened on 25th February 2019. The CDS, Army Chief, Navy Chief and Air Force Chief will stand behind Modi when he pays homage to the dead soldier. Defence Minister, Ministry of State for Defence and Defence Secretary will also be present at the ceremony. The eternal flame that is lit under the India Gate is also lit at the National War Memorial, which mentions the name of all Indian soldiers who have died defending the country since independence. After laying the wreath, the Prime Minister will go to Rajpath for the Republic Day parade, which will last for 90 minutes starting from 10 am. The parade marches from the Rashtrapati Bhavan along the Rajpath in New Delhi. Several regiments of the Army, Navy and Air Force along with their bands march to India Gate. The parade is presided over by the President of India, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces. As the President hoists the tricolour, the national anthem is played. The regiments of the Indian Armed Forces then start their march past. The parade showcases Indian defence capabilities, cultural and social heritages. The parade will have 13 marching regiments of the Indian Army, in addition to the Navy and Air Force, march towards the India Gate along with their bands. The regiments of paramilitary forces and other civil forces also participate in the parade. The motorcycle display this year will be performed by all-women team of Central Reserve Police. And also this year, the newly inducted Apache and Chinook heavy lift helicopters will make their debut at the flypast to showcase the firepower of the Indian Air Force. The award distribution ceremony will take place grand on the eve of Republic Day. The President of India distributes prestigious awards like Kirti Chakra, Ashok Chakra, Paramveer Chakra and Veer Chakra are given out by the President. India has had a rich history of inviting very tall global leaders as the Republic Day chief guest. Highlighting this reason, in the past in 2015, US President Barack Obama has been the Republic Day chief guest to India. In 1995, India had a global icon Nelson Mandela was also present in the occasion. In last year 2019, India had invited South African President as the Republic Day chief guest. In keeping with the line, India has invited President from another BRICS nation. Because India has chosen Brazil, because bilateral trade between India and Brazil has increased to 8.2 billion in 2018-19. Indian companies have invested $6 billion in Brazil, and Brazilian investment in India are estimated around $1 billion in 2018. So the Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has been invited as a Republic Day chief guest to India So the event, Republic Day, has seen as a platform to build strategic ties with other largest economies in the world, and also Republic Day is a day to remember when the Constitution of India officially came into force on 26 January 1950. This historical act formally transitioned India to become an independent republic, and hence it is celebrated on January 26th every year. Jai Hind.